You're rough, Mayor Bridge.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Got to get going here. We got people to see.
Well, a gentle.
Going now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I mean, is it that better?
Yes, thank you.
Learning in here.
All right, good. Move Deputy Mayor Faulkner, second by Councillor Caldwell. The Town of Minto Council convenes in the Committee of the Whole. All in favor? Okay, and now we have on our agenda, we have a public meeting, and it's about the Sinclair 506 Main Street, Palmerston. And I will act as the public meeting chair, and I will call the meeting to order and request any members of the public present sign the record book. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Town of Minto before the bylaw is passed, the person's or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision of the Town of Minto to the Ontario Municipal Board, and the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of the appeal before the board, unless, in the opinion of the board, there is reasonable grounds to do so. I'll turn it over to CEO Clerk White to state the municipal address and legal description of the property and the purpose and effects of the application to the date notice was sent.
Thank you, Mayor Bridge. This property subject to the proposed amendment is on part lots 11 and 12, 61R 20381, parts 2 and 3, with municipal address of 506 Main Street, East Palmerston. The purpose and effect of the proposed amendment is to rezone the lands to allow a single-family dwelling. Property is currently zoned Main Street mixed use, which permits a variety of commercial and multi-residential uses, excluding a single-family dwelling. Notices were mailed to property owners within 400 feet, 120 meters of the subject property, as well as the applicable agencies, and posted on the lands November 10th. Comments were received from the Town of Minto staff. The building assistance report is attached with no objections to the application. I believe there's a letter from the school board with no objections. County planner Linda Redmond is here today, and her report is also attached.
Okay. Did you want Linda to do a report, or is everybody all right? I mean, the poor Linda came all the way.
I think Linda should do
I think
her
she has
whole
to do a
report.
I think.
I was here dealing with that stuff.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank God. I thank God, because I mean, I sent the staff, I sent the press home, or they just said I wasn't going to be any kind of debate, and I said no. So they're not even here. They left early.
Are you disappointed?
We'll
I
take
know.
notes if you'd like.
Yeah.
How's the mic?
So the reason this application is here, is it on?
That's on.
Yep.
Is because this property is located in an area in Palmerston that has a mixed-use zoning, as well as a residential transition area designation, and usually those are areas that are sort of on the fringe of the core areas, so we like to see a more multi-residential or service type commercial retail establishment. In this case, the lot was recently created by severing off parcels from the adjacent lots, and they created a new lot, so it's a brand new lot, and with the intention of putting a multi-residential dwelling on the property, but found out as they moved through the process that servicing was not going to be easy to obtain to this property because of the where the services are currently located. So it's easier just to put one service in, cheaper, more cost effective, and so they're just going to build a single family dwelling. So for that reason, we support it.
Yep.
Normally we would prefer to see these properties have more of a multi-residential type of scenario on them, but we understand in this case there's other factors that are prohibiting it.
Deputy Mayor Faulkner.
Yeah, so just to clarify, we approved earlier like a multi high density, I guess it would be the proper term, in behind that. Now the
That's right.
So the driveway of this one is going to be off of Main Street.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't affect that.
And so that narrow piece of land, then is that wide enough to be a driveway into that back lot?
The back lot actually has frontage on the street coming off of Main.
York Street.
York Street. Yeah. So where you see the two, it's hard to describe, but there's the parcel on York Street.
Yes.
And then there's that one in behind. That parcel in behind is actually merged with the parcel on York Street now.
Correct.
So they don't have frontage onto Main. They will come off of York.
Okay, so I guess
Oh,
my question
sorry.
still is where that house roof is, could that eventually be a driveway into those back?
No, because the house is
You
there.
can't.
The house
there.
is still there.
Well, there's two houses there,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah, it was always the intention, I believe, that the high density were coming off York.
off of York Street.
So when we
I
changed
know
the
that
rules.
driveway was an issue.
I'm sorry, which driveway was an issue?
Off of York Street.
Oh, into the multi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot there anyway, so
That's right.
there was always going to be a
Always gonna be a
driveway.
driveway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just, I think there was.
It was just
concern
where it
about-
come out on that curve. On
Yeah,
York Street.
because
Oh.
but
Okay, I wasn't aware.
only busy. Yes.
I believe that the problem was there was trees there and stuff, and they had
Correct.
cut trees. That's the only problem. I think there's lots of room.
Okay.
I think this tidies it up.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing else. Thank you. I'm glad you had something else on the go. Okay. Where am I here now, Bill?
You are asked if anyone
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to speak.
Okay. Yeah. Does anyone? I will call anyone to comment in favor of the proposed amendment. Anybody opposed the proposed amendment? And we don't have a rebuttal, so I'm going to give the council an opportunity to ask questions, which I already did. As chair, I have stated, if you wish to be notified of the decision of the council of town of Minto in respect to the proposed zoning bylaw amendment application, you must make a written request to the clerk of the town of Minto at 5941 Highway 89, Harrison, Ontario, Harrison NOG 1ZO, or by email Bill White at townofminto.ono.ca. Is there any further comment? I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you for your undivided attention. Moved by Councilor Turton, second by Councilor Dirksen. The committee of the whole convenes a regular council meeting. All in favor? Okay. Moved by Councilor Elliott, second by Councilor Anderson. The council of the town of Minto ratifies the motion made in the committee of the whole. All in favor? Okay. Moved by Councilor Dirksen, second by Deputy Mayor Faulkner, the bylaw number 2015-98 to confirm the proceedings of the December 1st, 2015 committee and council meeting be introduced and read for the first, second, and third time and passed over to council and sealed with seal of the corporation. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Councilor Elliott, second by Councilor Turton. The council of the town of Minto adjourned to meet again at the call of the mayor. All in favor? Thank you for a good meeting, everybody, and we'll see you at my place.